Hello there. I just had a talk with a guy called Motorstep on Discord, and we were talking about a topic with doing line traces and extracting informations from whatever it hits. So I thought this concept of using interfaces was a good thing to talk a little bit about. It's very relevant in a lot of situations. So I started up a third-person template here, and the idea, as I said, is to shoot something with a line trace and then be able to extract some information from whatever we hit. So we can do that in a number of ways, but in order to avoid getting something like casting to whatever off here, which will require quite a few casts, we can use interfaces for that. So the general idea is to create an interface, which you can do like this, blueprint interface, and let's call this Hittable, and then get hit info, and then we want to return something in here. So we need to figure out what we want to return, and this is very useful to use a structure for this. So let's call this my hit struct, and just to keep it simple, my hit, and maybe a name or something. Let's give this a string. So in the Hittable, let's create a new output here and type in my hit struct and return this variable here. So whenever we shoot something and we want to be able to extract that information, if we add in say a cube or something like this and convert that into a blueprint, and we go to class settings and implement that interface, Hittable, then we get this get hit info function. So this one is currently doing nothing, so it's just an empty wrapper, and we need to do something with this. So in this case, I'm just going to return whatever information it holds. So I'm going to promote this to a variable, call this hit info. So this is what it's going to do with it whenever it's getting called. So the way we call it is we can drag out from this hit actor now, and we can type in get hit info parenthesis message, and so this is using interface Hittable. So this is very useful, and it's going to return this from to us, where we have an integer. In this case, you can see I already prepared this, so I'm going to cast this and this one. Let's compile that and save. And in the cube here, I want to make this visible in the editor, so I can just click it and give it some information here. So I'm going to give it 1, and I'm a cube. So this way, when I shoot it now, it's going to say 1, hi, I am a cube. And this works equally with if I have a different one. So if I copy that one and say 2, I'm also a cube. Then we can extract different information from these. So you don't necessarily need to implement it exactly like this. We could easily break this up and maybe add something, append a maybe append a hashtag. I want it to like this, hashtag in front, and then let's make this again. Jeez, what a mess, sorry. And then just connect this one up again. So now when we hit it, it's going to say hashtag I'm also a cube, and that's a very nice way of getting information out. So one thing to be aware of is that if we were to, for example, add as a new one, let's add a sphere and add a blueprint for this one, but we don't implement this interface here. So when we shoot this one, it's going to say 0, and it's going to return something anyway. So in order to ignore whatever is not implementing this interface, we can use a function for this. Implements does implement interface. Select Hittable like this. So we only want to do this stuff here if this is implementing this. So we can actually do something like this. Say if it's getting hit and it's also implementing this interface here. So it's just a nice way of filtering out stuff that you don't want to take care of, even though it is hit. And you can also, of course, use collision channels or all kinds of other tricks, tags and stuff. But this function here is very handy for that kind of stuff. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching, and